develop capacity on the job through training and retraining. Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, tells legal practitioners as Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, admonishes youth to shun acts capable of destroying their lives. Justice Ariwola gave this charge at the opening ceremony of the 17th International Maritime Seminar for Judges held recently in Abuja. We have details of that biennial event on this week's edition of The Shipper. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. I'll be back after this short message.
Nigerian Shippers Council Day to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council they feel in a parole now for every level, and as soon as goods they move from port A go enter port B with a measure within on a need. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem where shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily lane. Papa email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
For you, we dey gidigba,
Nigerian Shippers Council with a meeting for the port of Nani.
Welcome back, and nice to have you join us on The Shipper, Nigeria's official informative television program on maritime activities. It comes to you at this time on this station, courtesy of Nigerian Shippers Council, the nation's port economic regulator. My name is Abike Ido. Judges and legal practitioners have been told to ensure consistent training as part of a conscious plan to embrace new trends and deepen their capacity in the legal profession. This was the thrust of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola's presentation at the just concluded International Maritime Seminar for Judges in Abuja. Additional Abiodun covered that event for The Shipper. It was a large gathering of operators of Nigeria's legal professions and other stakeholders in the maritime industry. The event was the 17th edition of the International Maritime Seminar for Judges organized by Nigerian Shippers Council under the auspices of the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy in collaboration with the National Judicial Institute. Part of the objectives of the seminar was to acquaint judges and other legal practitioners, especially those handling cases of admiralty, with insights on nautical issues and private maritime activities. Participants were drawn from both the public and private sector of the economy across the country. Chief Justices of Gambia, Ghana, Kenya, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, along with their judges and justices of their respective judiciaries, were also present. The Honorable, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, was the chief host at the event. He spoke on the importance of building capacity, particularly in the legal profession.
This collaboration has been strategic, being a forum which discusses the blue economy as well as the key maritime issues, particularly in creating awareness for judges on admiralty matters. Additionally, this forum reminds us about the reality and the shipping policies of the government, the needs, the input of the judiciary to foster economic growth in line with the rule of law. My lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the National Policy on Justice recommends continuous training as one of the key elements that guarantees the independence of the judiciary, as well as the quality and efficiency of the judicial system. As we are all very much aware, training and capacity building is also an integral part of the legal profession for members of the Nigerian bar and the bench, irrespective of your chosen field.
Ariwola commended management of Nigerian Shippers Council for contributing to development of the judiciary in Nigeria. He urged the National Judicial Institute to work with the Council to sustain the collaborative efforts while underscoring the pivotal role the nation's maritime industry plays in diversifying Nigeria's economy.
I urge the Institute to continue to sustain this collaborative engagement with the Nigerian Shippers Council. I believe that the sustenance of this seminar as a regular feature on the Institute's calendar will aid justices and judges in the proper adjudication and resolution of gray areas pertaining to admiralty law and practice as it relates to the administration of justice in Nigeria.
Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator Judge Akume, acknowledged the valuable contributions of the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy.
The maritime sector is a vital part of any economy endowed with marine resources. This administration recognizes the essential role and economic significance of the maritime subsector in diversifying, revamping, and strengthening our economy. Our administration, led by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, established the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, tasked with exploring and harnessing the enormous potentials of this critical revenue source. It is therefore pertinent to state that this ministry is pivotal in driving economic growth and diversification and generating employment for our teeming youths.
For the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola, judges and lawyers are major players in the maritime industry because of their indispensable role as interpreters of maritime laws to resolving disputes, uphold international standard, and promotion of justice.
It is my honor and privilege to welcome you heartily and wish you all a memorable stay in Abuja, our nation's capital. As many of you are now aware, the Nigerian Shippers Council and the National Judicial Institute have been actively collaborating since 1995, when the first seminar was held, with the objectives of educating and providing the justices and judges of our Supreme Courts with knowledge of the contemporary development and the complex and dynamic subjects of admiralty law and practice as affects the administration of justice in Nigeria.
Oyetola described the seminar as a veritable platform for exchanging knowledge, best practices, and addressing evolving legal issues that impact Nigeria's maritime space. He disclosed that the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy has been working assiduously to repeal the act establishing Nigerian Shippers Council for proper execution of its regulatory mandates at the port.
As justices and judges, your role is indispensable in interpreting and applying maritime law to resolve disputes, uphold international standards, and promote justice. This seminar is a vital platform for exchanging knowledge, sharing best practices, and addressing the evolving legal issues that impact our maritime domain. Some of the topics for discussion at this seminar critically examine some current and topical issues in international maritime law. Similarly, the topic on trade facilitation and alternative dispute resolution are not only relevant, but indeed germane in international trade facilitation.
While the chairman organizing committee of the 17th International Maritime Seminar for Judges, Justice John Tssoho, acknowledged contributions of the maritime sector to the economy, the administrator, National Judicial Institute, Justice Salisu Garba, said that the importance of the seminar to the development of the judiciary cannot be overemphasized.
The fact that this seminar is the 17th in the series is heartwarming and indeed a testimony of the seminar's consistency and efficiency. The organizing committee for the International Maritime Seminar for Judges with the support of my Lord, the Honorable, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the President of the Court of Appeal, Nigerian Shippers Council, the National Judicial Institute, and the Nigerian Maritime Law Association have guided this seminar to achieve its major goal, which is to bolster the knowledge of our judiciary in maritime law.
The main goal of the Maritime Seminar since the inception in 1995 is to ensure judicial officers charged with the sacred duty of dispensing justice on administrative matters remain abreast with contemporary development in the field of the law. It is therefore pertinent to note that the advancement of the above-mentioned goal, as well as other changes brought about by the legislation, make it imperative for these seminars to remain a regular feature on the Institute calendar of programs. The relevancy of this seminar is not in doubt, as seen over the years, whereby Maritime Seminar, having attained international recognition, witnessed by the participation of judges from ECOWAS countries. My Lord, as we are all aware, under the national commerce, shipping as subject matter of this maritime industry is generally adjudged the cornerstone of transportation because throughout which the greatest tonnage of goods and services are held across the continent for the benefit of mankind.
The Controller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, was of the opinion that such judicial enlightenment and continuous education are pivotal in achieving seamless administration of justice, especially in a complex and ever-evolving field of shipping and maritime laws.
At the Nigeria Customs Service, our overall responsibility is the facilitation of trade, collection, accounting for revenue, and suppression of smuggling for the overall well-being of our nation. This is more expedient under the new Nigeria Customs Service Act 2023, which saddles the service with obligations that are pivotal to the growth and development of the economy of our great nation. To accomplish our obligations under the above provisions of the law requires the concerted efforts of all stakeholders, which includes the Nigerian Shippers Council, and I therefore solicit for your continuous cooperation in the implementation and enforcement of the customs and excise laws in Nigeria. We applaud the Council for their dedication to bridging the gap between the judiciary and the shipping community. Your efforts are a testament to your unwavering commitment to enhancing the sector and fostering an environment of excellence and integrity within the industry.
Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State, who spoke through the state's Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Labaran Magaji, believes that the seminar will enhance capacity of participants who are lawyers in handling complex maritime cases.
I am particularly pleased to see the collaboration between the Nigerian Shippers Council and the Nasarawa State government in advancing the interests of our state and the country as a whole. This partnership opens up new avenues for cooperation in areas such as infrastructural development, capacity building, and policy advocacy, all of which are essential for driving sustainable growth and development in the maritime sector. As the governor of Nasarawa State, I am committed to supporting initiatives that promote the development of our states and contribute to the overall prosperity of our nation. I see great potentials for collaboration between the Nigerian Shippers Council and Nasarawa State government in the areas such as training and capacity building for our local workforce, promoting investments in maritime infrastructure, and fostering a conducive business environment for maritime activities.
President, Nigerian Bar Association Yakubu Michael and President, Nigerian Maritime Law Association Funke Agbo commended the Council for organizing the seminar. They described it as an exercise that will strengthen judicial practice in the country.
We are committed to whatever will strengthen our judiciary, whatever would further equip our judges and our justices to enhance their performance of their constitutional responsibilities is one that is at the heart of the responsibility of the Nigerian Bar Association. And that is why I congratulate my brother Kuta for collaborating with the NGI the Federal High Court in putting together this seminar for our judges. And with the dynamics and the changes that happen in this industry, I think that many more of these seminars should be held. Maybe now we make it annually, and I know resources are required to do that, and that's why there is no better time or place to make this request than when the Honorable the Minister is present here, and I know that you performed when you were governor. You are performing here. Please add this in the list of the things that you will do in order to further strengthen our judges and our justices to deliver on their constitutional mandate.
The maritime sector is a critical component of our global economy. It serves as the backbone of international trade, facilitating the movement of goods and commodities across the world's oceans. In Nigeria, the maritime industry is not only vital for trade and commerce, but also for national development, job creation, and economic diversification. The judicial system plays a crucial role in interpreting and enforcing maritime laws, ensuring that they evolve in step with the dynamic nature of the industry. As such, the knowledge and perspectives shared here will undoubtedly contribute to more informed and effective judicial decisions.
Executive Secretary, Nigerian Shippers Council, Barrister Pius Sakuta, in an interview with journalists, puts the event in perspective.
This gathering has been happening in the last 32 years. As you can see, this is the 17th edition of this gathering. And over the years, this gathering has brought together eminent jurists, experts in maritime law, to discuss issues within the maritime law with the aim of educating the judges and even practitioners in this field of law in order to promote the efficiency of the court proceedings and to say what is it that we have benefited. We benefited a lot. Like my Lord did say that because of the recommendations of this conference in the past, today we have the admiralty rules in the Federal High Court.
The opening ceremony of the International Maritime Seminar for Judges was no doubt a success, with robust discussion on an array of issues around maritime laws. The seminar was geared towards providing efficient and effective service in line with best practices in the maritime industry. Now, let's dive into the latest stories shaping the maritime landscape in tidbits. Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adeboyega Oyetola, has urged Nigerian youths to take advantage of opportunities in the nation's maritime sector and contribute immensely to the growth of the non-oil industry. The minister made the call at the University of Lagos Employment Clinic Conference in Lagos. He admonished youths to shun vices capable of destroying their future and pursue productive ventures to be self-reliant. The Nigerian Shippers Council, NSC, has reaffirmed its commitment to enhancing terminal operational transparency through the use of the E-Regulatory Process Portal, ERPP. Following a meeting with seaport terminal operators, the Council adjusted the KPI submission deadline to improve assessment accuracy while maintaining operational efficiency.
The terminals are critical components of efficiency when you come to the port system. They play a very crucial role. They are responsible for the handling equipment in the port. They are responsible for storage and the interface with the shipping company. So any low performance in their terminals affects not just the shipping, it affects the whole logistic chain in the exit of cargo from the Nigerian port. So it was important. We set KPI for terminals which the Nigerian Shippers Council monitors monthly. And because Nigerian Shippers Council has improved in its responsibility, we didn't just want that physical interface. We wanted on their own part to upload their KPIs monthly so that when our monitoring and enforcement division goes to the port, they will now check out those KPIs that will encourage efficiency at the port.
The Nigerian Shippers Council South-South Coordinating Office held its second quarter Air Freight Stakeholder Forum in preparation for a National Air Freight Stakeholder Summit scheduled for the 25th of July. Discussions highlighted challenges such as high air freight costs and double charges, with plans to address these issues to enhance business efficiency in Port Harcourt. We received a total of 6 complaints, 1 has been resolved, and 5 are ongoing investigations. The complaints include absurd charges, delayed refund payment, demurrage, delayed transfer, and groupage charges. Now, remember to stay informed about the Nigerian Shippers Council by visiting our website www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. If you have any complaints or inquiries, please don't hesitate to contact us. Now, let's set sail into the global maritime world for more stories. Amogy and Mitsubishi Heavy Industries have completed a feasibility study on using ammonia technology in maritime applications. They explored ammonia cracking for hydrogen fuel cells and ammonia-fueled engines supported by their respective technologies. Investors like MHI America are backing Amogy's innovations, signaling a significant step in maritime energy solutions. 123 Carbon, a Netherlands-based startup, is pioneering carbon insetting via blockchain technology. Unlike carbon offsetting, it targets emission within the same supply chain, ensuring transparency and integrity in emissions reduction. With growing interest from global companies, 123 Carbon's approach could reshape sustainability practices in global shipping. Singapore, the world's second busiest container port, is facing severe congestion due to increased global demands and logistical challenges. This congestion is disrupting schedules, prompting carriers to secure additional equipment and extend vessel charters. The situation underscores the critical role of ports in global supply chains and highlights ongoing challenges in maritime logistics. That concludes Tidbits for this week.
From A to B, from A to B, from north to south, from north to south, from east to west, from east to west, from port to port, from port to port. You can ship your goods and feel good too. Oh yeah, Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
The Nigerian Shippers Council is now better poised with responsive systems in place to help you and other shippers get seamless, stress-free transition for your clients' goods from point A to B. Today at the Nigerian Shippers Council, timeliness, orderliness, transparency, and efficiency is all we care about. Put your complaint through to our helpline. Visit us at number 4 Ayodele Shoyode Lane, Apapa, Lagos, or reach us on www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the port of your needs.
We appreciate you for tuning in to The Shipper. Before we go, a quick reminder to our stakeholders. The Nigerian Shippers Council will soon transition to a paperless system, bringing added convenience and efficiency. Be prepared for this upcoming change. Join us next week for more updates from the maritime sector. Until then, safe travels and calm seas. Goodbye.